Welcome back to our 30-day SHRM-CP Exam Prep course. This is week 3, day 17, and today we're diving into one of the most critical legal distinctions in HR, contractors versus employees. Let's set the stage for our HR hero, Babu. Imagine this. The CEO walks into Babu's office, excited. "Babu, I have a great idea to save money. Let's hire our 20 new remote workers as independent contractors. Think of the savings on benefits and payroll taxes." Now, can Babu just say yes and start drafting those 1099 contracts? Absolutely not. Misclassifying an employee as a contractor is one of the costliest legal blunders a company can make, and it's a hot topic on the SHRM exam. So, what's the big deal? Babu knows that the IRS doesn't really care what you call the worker in a contract. What they truly care about is one single word: control. The more control your company has over the worker, the more likely the IRS will classify that person as a W-2 employee, regardless of what your agreement says. It all comes down to the IRS Control Test. To make this clear, the IRS breaks down control into 3 key categories. First is behavioral control. Does the company dictate how the work gets done? For example, are you setting their work hours, telling them exactly which steps to follow, or requiring them to attend specific training? If so, that points toward an employee relationship. Second is financial control. Who holds the purse strings? Does the company provide the essential tools and equipment like a laptop or specialized software? Does the company reimburse business expenses? Is the worker paid a regular salary instead of a flat fee per project? A yes to these questions suggests you have an employee. An independent contractor typically invests in their own tools and manages their own business expenses. Third is the relationship of the parties. How do you and the worker perceive your relationship? Is this a long-term, ongoing engagement, or is it for a specific, finite project? Does the worker receive employee-type benefits, like paid time off or health insurance? Are the services they provide a key aspect of the regular business operations? These factors help define whether it's a permanent employee relationship or a temporary business-to-business transaction. Now let's put this into a classic SHRM exam scenario. Your company hires a contractor. This person is paid hourly, is required to work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., uses a company-provided laptop, and must attend mandatory weekly staff meetings. The CEO asks you, is this person correctly classified as a contractor? Babu would immediately advise the CEO that this individual must be classified as a W-2 employee. Let's break it down. By setting specific hours and requiring attendance at staff meetings, the company is exerting behavioral control. By providing the laptop, it's exerting financial control. This worker fails at least 2 parts of the control test, making them a legal employee in the eyes of the IRS. The risk here is enormous. We're talking about massive penalties for unpaid payroll taxes, back pay for overtime, and potential lawsuits. So what does a true independent contractor look like? They are the masters of their own domain. True 1099 contractors control their own work. They set their own schedules, use their own equipment, and often offer their services to multiple clients at once. They invoice for their work, assume their own financial risk, and are essentially running their own small business. That's the key distinction. You are paying for their expertise and a final result, not controlling the process of how they get there. So, to recap today's crucial lesson, Babu protects the company by remembering one simple rule. The more control you exert over a worker's behavior, finances, and relationship, the more likely they are a W-2 employee. Misclassification isn't just a minor mistake, it's a huge financial risk that can lead to crippling IRS fines and legal trouble. Great job today. Babu has successfully steered the company away from a major compliance disaster. Tomorrow, we'll continue with day 18, where we'll tackle another strategic HR function: succession planning and the essential rules for developing your company's future leaders. Thanks for joining me today. If you're finding this course helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single day of our prep. See you tomorrow.